MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you could bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matt, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's got 8 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw into second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and he is in there. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this stuff.
Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a... For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything. There will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. His lifetime line against Velasquez, batting .500, 4 for 8. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. So digging in now, Jesse Winker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Hamilton on at first, nobody out. Another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw. Runner back safely. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Look out. There goes Hamilton. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Starting third, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. Line hard toward right center. And this is into the gap for Votto. Looks like extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting fourth.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
And it's fouled away. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he fouls this one off. This is line to left. McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 2-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper coming on, but this will land untouched. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. Comes in with 6 hits in 33 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Knee high, he barehands it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch on its way. Nope. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, yeah. Alvarado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Iglesias, a former Detroit Tiger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
For this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Fouled off. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that left-handed pitcher who bats right, Alex Wood, will hit next. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just missing here, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes. And history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
First offering on its way. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Reds. Now at the plate, Andrew Knapp, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Vince Velasquez. Down the 3rd baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. This is line to left. Cespedes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. In now, Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati 3rd, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez from shallow right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Winker going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Bryce Harper goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. McCutchen is under it. 1 out. Stepping in, Nick Senzel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready now, Jose Iglesias. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
The 0-1. Popped up. Now over to his right. And the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit to short. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You don't demoralize a pitcher. That could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side. Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Big curveball right down the middle for strike number two.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And there he goes towards second. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So stepping in, Vince Velasquez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. This one's down to third. Suarez comes up with it. And, oh, no chance for Votto there. It's over his head. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
The bat, number 2.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Gene Segura. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now batting, Bryce Harper. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Harper.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. And their runners at the corners now. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Here's a high pop-up. Suarez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So in is Joey Votto now. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Herrera on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Segura. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Reds are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
On the ground to the right side. Senzel's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now to the plate, Gus Alvarado. He singled his last time up. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tommy Hunter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 96, Tommy Hunter.
From the stretch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. Now in foul ground. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But they're on top 2-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew Knapp. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Digging in, Roman Quinn. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And now Bryce Harper. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
1-2 now. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hamilton going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Scott Kingery will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Stepping in, Alex Wood. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Scott Schebler is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. In there, strike 1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I got to count 0-2.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Number 6.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Hamilton.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Winker.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Jose Peraza will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And he pops up to Bonatown. Alvarez is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping up now, Joey Votto. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now the relay home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Hey, D'Lo, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Juan Nicasio is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Hamilton, the runner at third. Votto over at second. Suarez is over at first with 1 away. Cutter low, 1-1. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper, and that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. In to score the runner from third. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Into the box now, Nick Senzel. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Jose Peraza will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 9, Jose Peraza.
Amir Garrett comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And that will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4.
Maikel Franco.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Peraza right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Phil Gosselin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A ball and a strike. And a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 hit weakly back to the mound. And the Reds are moving on. They've got a date in the National League Championship Series. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot of this one.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.